As a community, we are not going to be better than the products we are producing. If all we do is complain about the product we're producing, then the world is going to keep playing that product cheap. A Reebok representative told me when I was a young product, 18 years old, if we can convince a young black male to wear anything, it will be worn globally. If we can convince a young black male to wear anything, it'll be worn globally. If you don't believe me, 10 years ago, Cash Money came out with these funky little Reebok classics, soft, they don't last about a day or two, $30 a shoe. Was one of the #1 shoes ever sold from Reebok. Air Force Ones have been one of the #1 shoes Nike sold. Nike doesn't even do Air Force Ones commercials. Why? Because rappers rap about it. All our products do is benefit other people. What are we going to demand about products, and we're going to demand our products start benefiting us? When are we going to allow our products to benefit us? When are we going to get off the high horse? You know, your kids listen to you. They hear you playing Silk. They hear you playing Jodeci. They hear you playing H-Town and all that mess from the 90s you listen to. So don't act like the mess they listening to is some new mess. The mess they play on radio now ain't nothing but Killa Mike. He rapped about God though. We never seen him platinum. What are the products? What are we going to do to change the products? In the educational system, why are teachers treated second rate? Not only by their supervisors, not only by the school board, by the parents.
Say it, brother.
Why do teachers believe parents don't care? Because y'all not communicating. Even if teachers aren't paid what they're due, they should be looked at as priests, as nuns. They should be respected with reverence, like religious leaders. All you're doing is entrusting your children's mind to them. So why don't you honor that? These people are furthering your product. Why aren't you honoring that by being in school one day a month? By popping in. Can I help you? Why aren't you teaching your children how to engage people of authority so that the police don't set them up for abuse? Men, what are you teaching these boys that they feel as though I have to fight to the death? When did we stop teaching our boys there's nothing wrong with fighting? Just make sure you can get up, you can dust yourself off, you can shake the other man's hand and say we ran a favor. Problem solved unless we want to knuckle up tomorrow. When are we gonna get out in the yard and do that with our boys? See, we have this fear in our community. We have such a fear of failure because we look ahead of us and we see such a great potential in the product. In this product we have such a great potential that a lot of times you look out and you look too far and you get afraid. You tell them, just keep your head down, son. And you do your work, and you're going to get to college and you're going to make it out. Well, your lecture shouldn't stop there. So like, who's going to be your study buddy? Y'all got to get out together. My son enjoys skateboarding. So when I take him out skateboarding, I usually have to take out a few more people. And it's not easy. And it's not always fun. But if I only affect my product, what a travesty I've done to your community. If I don't have an effect on your child, not as a rapper, as a person, as a man, what good have I done? What good am I to you? What have you produced if I only care about mine? Somebody cared about me beyond the people in my home. So when are we going to get back to producing our products, black people? But you know, all we do is buy stuff. We are customer-based people. We go to church, they tell us we're going to be blessed to buy stuff. I never heard of Jesus in a Walmart. Never knew Jesus went in an H&M. He never rapped about true religions. All he did was go and give knowledge and grace to people.
Amen.
That don't even cost money. It don't even cost money to have an honest conversation with the young people around you. And it's going to produce wonders, I promise you, people. These children won't fail you. Turn around and look at them. Look at how proud they are. Look at these beautiful little black goddesses in here. Look at these strong black brothers. They won't fail you. But you don't need to communicate with your children. You need to engage your children. You don't need to just talk back and forth about what did you do. You need to become a fan and go see them do it. That job don't love you. That job can't love you. That car never hugged you back. And at that house, it might be gone in a year or so. But those little products that you have around you will bring you boundless and endless joy forever. If you only put a little of what you have back into them. What are we going to do with our product? With our most precious product? With our most precious resource? What are we going to be producing? I don't want to produce another Obama. I want to produce better Obamas. I don't want to produce another Andrew Young. I want to produce better Andrew Youngs. I don't want someone to simply do what Dr. King did. I want to produce someone who picks up where he left off. Economy, anti-war, anti-imperialism. Your children are not producing because we are not producing. If you can tell what's in the roots by the fruit, 74% dropout rates in Detroit. Almost 50% dropout rates in places here in the South. How do we value education if our children don't value education? If you only preach education as the ends to a monetary means, if they figure out how to get money first, your argument becomes invalid. So what do you want to do to show your children that education is something they are worthy of? You don't need an education to make money. You need an education to be a whole human being. You can make money selling bananas, where it's a high demand for bananas. You can make money selling water in the summer. You don't have to be educated to know that. That's good old common sense.